What's up, YouTube? So this is my first kind of commentary video on Eve. I hope you guys enjoy it. The ships in the game just happen to remind me of stuff when I see them. They're beautiful ships. I really only fly ships that I think are beautiful and fun to fly. So it's just a quick look at those ships. I hope you enjoy it. I'm using my Bluetooth headset for a microphone and free Fraps edition, but that'll change soon. So feel free to subscribe. And so the first ship is called a Moa, and a lot of people think this is hideous. It's a Caldari ship. A lot of people think this is just a total cluster. Like, what is this? What is this thing? This hideous Frankenstein. But to me, it looks like a hand hovering over a mouse with the pointer finger here and your thumb on the side. It looks like a clicky hand hovering over a mouse. So for that to be your ship floating around in space is actually pretty awesome to me. So I think it's a beautiful ship. The next ship in the lineup is the Hurricane. Uh, I mean, it's beautiful. This is just a beautiful ship. But to me, it looks like the two little eyeballs just poking out of the water of a crocodile. Like this just looks like a crocodile just waiting to jump up and snap at you. It's got a really nice crocodile, and hurricanes happen in Florida. Crocodiles are from Florida, or alligators, so it fits. And we're gonna do a quick Star Wars run through. This is a Rifter, and I think pretty much anybody that plays this game and knows about Star Wars, this is gonna remind you of an X-wing. These things are just totally awesome, totally fast. And yeah, if you want to fly an X-wing around and do battle with other people, this is a really viable way to do it. Looks like an X-wing to me. Looks awesome flying around. So yeah, that's beautiful. I think anybody can make that connection. Sticking with the Star Wars theme for just one more minute. This is a Nyx, and if that's not a Millennium Falcon, I don't know what is. Again, this is just gorgeous. Like, I love ships that are beautiful, and Eve is full of them. If that is not a Millennium Falcon, I do not know what is. I think it's different than a Millennium Falcon. It just reminds me of it. I don't think these are total rips. I think this is an elaboration. And sticking with the Star Wars theme again, this is a Minmatar shuttle, which I think is an absolute shame. You cannot put guns on this. It's a total shame. This is a mean looking TIE fighter, if you ask me. I wish you could put guns on this. I think a lot of people probably do when they see it. You would see fleets of these things if you could put guns on them. I mean, imagine a fleet of these flying after you. It'd be awesome. This is also another ship that is a shuttle. It's really sad that you cannot put a gun on this thing. You can look up the T3 Amarr shuttle. There's a video on that. I wish that was a real ship because these things are beautiful. It looks like an A-wing to me from Star Wars. Again, it just reminds me of that. It doesn't look exactly like it. It just reminds me of it every time I see it. Beautiful ship. Absolutely beautiful ship. I wish I could put guns on it. So I want to switch gears for a second from Star Wars to Batman, and this definitely reminds me of the Batmobile. I'm going to show you another one that's a little bit more Batmobile-y to me, but that's a pretty legit Batmobile clone, isn't it? I mean, it just looks mean. It looks like the Batmobile. I don't know what else to say. It's even got like the cool shields on where the wheels would be. It's got some cool moving parts on it. It's a beautiful ship. It's a mining barge, so you're not going to fight with this, but this is the most Batmobile looking ship in the game to me. Like, this just screams Batmobile. It's got the cool windshield and the just super hardcore engine up front, and this just screams Batmobile to me. Mine is called the Batmobile. I call it the Batmobile. It's a cormorant. These ships are awesome. They're fast. Just a beautiful ship. Again, I love to fly beautiful ships, so one of my favorites. So this is currently my favorite ship in the game. I'm training to it. I'll be able to fly it in like 17, 18 days. I know it's rough, but it's a pretty advanced ship. It always reminds me of Super Metroid, of Samus's ship. It looks just like her ship to me. It's even got like a little Samus head, I think, as an homage to her. And this ship just looks awesome. I mean, it's just my favorite ship. Now, this ship is actually one of the reasons I started playing again. Is this ship just came out. I saw it somewhere on I don't know, Facebook or something. They put it on an ad and I saw it, and this thing is just awesome. That reminds me of a submarine. It is a missile boat, what you would call a missile boat in this game, so it is appropriate. And it's just gorgeous. I mean, that's a submarine. It's beautiful. Now this one I just kind of discovered. I'm not sure if it's a new one or not, but this is just always looks like a dragon head to me. You know, you got these really cool fins on the side for like a really classic dragon, and it's even got a cool little dragon's mouth. I'm gonna do another dragon in a second, but this is kind of your basic dragon. This is your smallest dragon-looking ship. Very cool looking. Beautiful. This is another dragon. It's kind of a sleek dragon, you know. There's another one that I'm gonna try and find, but this is definitely very dragony. It's got these cool kind of fins that are almost like ears, and it's got a nice mouth line, and it's got a cool dragon neck and a nice little fin to kind of give you that feel. I'm gonna try and find the other one that looks even the most dragony one, but this is kind of your second upgrade. You know, this is second edition dragon, second level dragon. Okay, and this is the dragon to end all dragons. This is the one I was looking for. It's a vagabond. Like if this is not flying a dragon around in space, I don't know what is. How awesome is that? Like just that is so beautiful. Whoever makes these ships is just I love this. It's beautiful. That's a dragon, folks. Like that is a beautiful dragon. I love it. This ship doesn't necessarily look like anything in particular. It is just absolutely freaking gorgeous. I love this ship. And it does kind of remind me of Star Trek with the lighting and stuff like that. It does always remind me of Star Trek when I see one of these. Doesn't look like the Federation ships in Star Trek, but just gorgeous. Like this ship is amazing, and the lights definitely remind me of Star Trek. So, just giving this a quick little highlight. Beautiful ship, the Curse. This is kind of a cool edition of this ship. There are a few different editions of this one that do different things, but this always reminds me of the Fifth Element ship that gets shot down. I don't know if that's appropriate. I don't know if it really looks like it, but it reminds me every time of it. Where the music's like, Brant. Anyways, you know where the guys get shot down, the good guys get shot down. Just this reminds me of that ship. So pretty cool looking ship, pretty beefy looking. I like it. I'm gonna give this thing just a little bit more FaceTime. I'm running, an edition of Fraps that's kind of shareware, like I haven't paid for it. Eventually I will, and I'll get that Fraps off the top, and we'll be able to do longer than 30-second stints. But I just wanted to give this thing. Oh my god, that's just awesome. Speechless. This one's kind of a random thing that it reminds me of. I know it's kind of random, but it reminds me of the gun, that super cool gun that they have in the Fifth Element that does all the cool things. Like it just looks just like that. It's got that cool arch along the top, and it looks like you could fit your arm in here. So, yeah, that's just what it reminds me of. It's a pretty cool looking ship. I don't know much about it. It's a battleship. Pretty awesome, but yeah, that's what it reminds me of. This is a pretty awesome looking ship. I like it. This is one of the first ships that when I saw it in game, I just kind of had to like hail the person flying it and be like, "What the heck is that?" It looks like a shotgun to me, like just a mean, like automatic shotgun. Like that is just, the thing goes awesome. Very cool ship. I love Caldari ships. Caldari ships are very cool. They're usually symmetrical, and this is an honorable mention I'm gonna put in here. It's called a Scorpion, and it looks like a Scorpion, so no surprise there. But still an awesome ship. I thought it should be in the lineup. Pretty awesome looking ship. You gotta fly around for a while before you can afford one of these or even qualify to fly one. They are awesome. Called a Scorpion. Looks like a Scorpion. Moving on. These guys remind me of the little creatures in uh, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. This is ridiculous. Pitch Black. They remind me so much of that creature with the head shape, even like the arm and the leg shape. All he needs is like a tail. This is a pretty awesome looking ship. Amarr ships are pretty cool. Just really reminds me of the Pitch Black creatures. Pretty scary looking. Cool ship. I like it. I think it's beautiful. This one's kind of a stretch. I wish they had one that was a little bit closer to what it reminds me of, but this still does remind me of it every time. There's a movie called Flight of the Navigator, and the ship in it stretches out and turns into this incredible pointed, just stabbing ship, and this is about as close as it gets to it. It's close, but the other one's all silver. I wish this one were all silver, and still a beautiful ship, though. Still very beautiful. This is a pretty awesome ship called a Megathron. The top part up here kind of looks like it might be some kind of Star Wars capital ship, but it pretty quickly turns into what looks like these giant, like transformer looking legs, and it feels like it could, I don't know, transform into something. It's called a Megathron, so maybe that's a Megatron reference, but looks like it could transform into a mech or something. So that's a pretty awesome ship. So thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment and let me know if you guys have the same opinion about the ships, if they remind you the same thing. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of the cool stuff that I'll be putting out. Let me know what you thought of the video. Again, this is one of my first videos for Eve, so yeah, I'm excited. Click subscribe, like it, comment, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.